Welcome back to Fayard's Marathon Coach's Corner Playoff Edition. Charlie Pavlis.
Eddie Wayne Whitehead.
Coming to you live from Fayard's. Coach, went a little different tonight. What'd you get?
Triple meat.
Triple meat. I got some chicken strips and shrimp. And Tim, what'd you go with? Shrimp po' boy. Can't beat it. First time school history coach that the Jackets are entering the state playoffs and back-to-back season. Tell us what the weekend's been like for you.
You know, obviously it was great. Friday night, I know it was big for the community. So kids are excited, coaches are excited. You know, but now Monday's back to work, so got to get ready for the first round of the playoffs, and you know, you have to move on.
Miss Holland was excited?
Oh yeah.
Well, first segment here, we're going to talk about, the game that ultimately got us in the playoffs and a 48-28 victory for St. Martin over D'Iberville. The first time that I can remember us defeating them in a game where it kind of put them out and put us in. Talk a little bit about the game, and obviously Ham McGee stands out, 194 yards rushing, but he wasn't the only person contributing on the night.
Yeah. You know, we felt like we would be able to move the ball on them. We thought we'd be able to run it some, and obviously we were. Could have done some things in the passing game, but we didn't have to. You can run it, keep that clock moving, and control the ball game. That's what we did, and it was a good night by the O-line and a good night by the running back, and the receivers blocked well.
Well, anytime you can rush for 387 yards, we're in a good spot. On the defensive side of the ball, again, we talked about it off camera a little bit. Norday early, I thought had a really good, they kept calling him Nord, but Norday had a really good start to the game. Talk a bit about his impact early on, getting in the backfield, and ultimately what it did to our defense.
I don't think our defense had our best game against them, but they were electric at the quarterback position, and they tried to do some things in the middle, and Norday was able to control it. They picked up some yards early, but later on, we got everything figured out, and I won't say we shut them down, but we control the ball game.
Well, when big plays needed to happen, we made them, and a guy that's always making plays for us. Although we're always telling him on camera, get away, get away, get away, and Elijah picks up a ball with about 5 D'Iberville Warriors around him, and he takes it 75 yards to the house.
Good coaching.
Great coaching right there. Talk a little bit about that play. What you're thinking is, as you're watching it, it's not the first time you've seen him pick up a ball like that. But
we trust Elijah. Sometimes it backfires a little bit, and sometimes it pays off. But I've been working on him, showing him those moves, how to make those people miss. And, he finally got it, and he took it to the house, and it looked really good.
A little extra time after practice.
Yeah, really happy. We didn't have to have any blocks downfield, and our guys have learned that we don't have to peel back. We'll just let him run, and he had a nice little escort there into the end zone.
Yeah, Jace Franklin running beside him, patting him on the butt in the end zone.
We had about 5 running with him. So
we've had some talented players, but I just haven't seen anything like that in my 10, 11 years is, being back here. And I know we've had some electric guys, Tyler Polk and some guys, but it's almost like every time I don't know why they kick it to him. I don't know why they don't kick it out of bounds every time. I'd rather kick it out of bounds and have it at the 35 than run the risk. I know it's not great field position, but
yeah. They did some things in their kicking game to try to keep it away from him, but we have other guys. Andrew had 2 big returns. Nick had a nice return. So we had 235 return yards. So when you could throw that in there, it definitely helps out.
Yeah, the crowd's been there all year. Obviously, when you're having success and a chance to go to the playoffs, the crowd's going to be there. And again, a big rivalry game. But talk a little bit about offensive line. Now, we gave them our no-quit award winners this week. Was obviously Ham McGee. He rushed for almost 200 yards. He's going to be one. But we also decided to give the entire front line, the front 5. Ethan Anderson, Johnny Iroquois, Devin Washington, Brandon Cunningham, and Dustin Lucky. All 5 of them guys, we're going to treat them to a Sicily's buffet, and we want to thank Sicily's for that. Talk a little bit about, you don't rush for 400 yards without those guys doing their job. Talk a little bit about them and maybe some guys coming off the bench.
They did a great job. Lucky had an injury probably Tuesday during the week. Wasn't sure about him playing or not, and Tarek Bryant, he stepped in all week, and Easton got reps. But Lucky was able to go during a ball game, and all 5 of them did a good job. And like you said, Million had 90-something rushing, Jay had 80-something, and Ham 190. So it was a good night.
Yeah. Well, again, second time. Obviously, when you took the job here, we weren't in a great place. People sometimes, we lose one game, people get all antsy and stuff. But you've been the most successful football coach that I've seen. I know we've had some guys have a good year or two, but to be able to string back-to-back years together, I want to be the first, on camera. I'm proud of you, proud of the coaching staff, the players. It's an exciting time. I know I coach basketball, but there ain't nothing better than to have success in football, and it just sets the tone for school. It sets the tone in the community. It sends good vibes into basketball. We just there's nothing better when football's doing well, the pep rallies and everything, just the spirit coming up. We got the band running down the hallway and stuff like that. It's a great time. But when we come back, we got to talk about ultimately, what's coming, and that's the state playoff game heading to Brandon. So we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
At ProdaCare, we understand that peace of mind is everything. We give families the opportunity to remain safe and independent in their own homes while receiving the elder care they need. We're available for you and your family 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Hi, I'm Jamie Wynn with Prada Home Care. We are pleased to provide our services to individuals along the Gulf Coast and surrounding communities. Give us a call today.
Prada Home Care. Call today for a free consultation. 228-355-9971.
It's another hot summer, but don't sweat it. We have the solution, only available at Solar Control. We have the highest heat-reducing window film on the market. Introducing 3M Crystalline, which will reject 97% of the infrared heat, keeping you and your family cool and comfortable year-round. Crystalline blocks 99.9% of damaging UV rays. It also comes with a 3M nationwide lifetime warranty. Call us today for a free estimate. Solar Control, family-owned and operated for over 40 years. Solar Control, your only local authorized 3M dealer.
If you're thinking about selling your house or buying a new home, please give me a call. The highest compliment I can receive is a referral from a satisfied customer.
Melanie Adams would like to wish the St. Martin Yellow Jackets the best of luck this football season. Go Jackets!
Hi, Troy Ross here with the Jackson County Board of Supervisors. I want to take this opportunity to wish the St. Martin Yellow Jackets the best of luck this football season. Go Jackets!
Save Right Pharmacy is your friendly neighborhood pharmacy that has proudly been serving the St. Martin community since 2001. Stop and Save Right and receive personal attention from an educated and friendly staff. Save Right isn't just a pharmacy. They have gifts, healthcare items, cards, and much more. They also have bill pay, money orders, and a free blood pressure machine. Save Right's convenient drive-thru makes getting your prescriptions easy. And don't forget, you can drop off prescriptions before or after hours. So for all your pharmaceutical needs and more, remember, save time, save money, save right.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner, Fayard's Marathon. Again, Coach, we kind of got cut short there coming out, but something we didn't get a chance to talk about, which was a big deal coming into that game. The composure, it's all that rivalry game versus D'Iberville. Normally when it's on the line, there's a lot of personal fouls and things going on. And I was proud of both teams. There's 0 personal fouls in the game. Talk a little bit about the week leading into that, and the point of emphasis, obviously, you could tell that it was a point of emphasis, and I'm just proud of our guys. But go ahead and talk about it.
I am too. I talk to the guys every day, and still, as much as you talk to them, sometimes when things happen in a ball game, they let their emotions take over. But it didn't happen. We played under control, played with a lot of composure. We were helping their kids up. They were helping our kids up. I thought it was really a big sign of sportsmanship by both sides during the ball game, and like I said, I was really proud of the kids.
Yeah, well, tip your hat again yourself and Coach Collins and his staff as well, because I did. I don't know that I've ever seen that, and I don't know, because we were up, the game was out of reach, and it wasn't, but late in the game I saw some D'Iberville kids picking up our kids, and I saw our kids picking up their kids. But, well, it's money time now, Coach. It's win or go home. Upsets happen, and no doubt on paper we're an underdog coming into this, facing the Brandon Bulldogs 11-1. But we were talking to some people the other day, and when you've never won a state playoff game, correct? People just assume that you're not going to win, but I don't think we've ever gone into the playoffs, and we certainly didn't last year. We were banged up and injured. I mean, I'm not overly concerned with what they do. I just know that we're hard to stop, and everybody's healthy. Ham was hurt last year, turf toe coming into this game. I just feel good. We put up 40 points back-to-back games. We've given up 28 points total in the past 2 games. We couldn't be playing any better. Talk about the momentum we have rolling into this game.
You know, our kicking game's been good for us. You know, big thing Friday night, the touchbacks. I mean,
Yes.
when they start on the 20-yard line, it's just a big help for the defense. And, you know, it's going to be a big key, you know, Friday night, us making them start at the 20. They got some talented players, but like you said, we got talented players. You know, for them to stop us, you know, it's going to be a challenge for them. You know, I don't think we're a regular 4 seed coming in.
No.
You know, we could easily be higher seeded. So, you know, as long as we take care of ourselves, play our ball game, I think we're going to have a chance Friday night.
Yeah, we're 1 or 2 possessions from being undefeated in this region. Again, Gulfport, 1 possession. Harrison Central, 1 possession. Ocean Springs, we dominated. We kind of, some of the things we worried about in D'Iberville, if we could have kept our composure in that game, we probably win that game. So, yeah, we're not your typical 4 seed. And again, late in the season, injuries, you're battling them, and we don't really have any. I mean, Dustin, okay? Lucky?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we're sitting here hitting on all cylinders. Talk a little bit about Brandon and some of the obstacles that we're going to face having to beat them.
You know, number one is, you know, the road trip going up there, but, you know, we went to similar Pearl last year. But Brandon, you know, our fans that go, they probably got the nicest stadium probably in the state. They got the biggest jumbotron, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they've done it up right up there. But, you know, I think our kids will show up to play. You know, they got a good defense. They're offensively, quarterback's good. We got a running back that's about 230, and he's rushed to close to 1,500 yards. And then they got Mingo, who's a receiver that's committed to Ole Miss and probably the number 1 receiver in the state. You know, obviously they throw him the ball, and he's going to be a challenge to stop. But, you know, I got all the faith in Coach Broussard and the defense, and they're going to come up with a plan, and they're going to give us a chance to win the ball game.
Now, you're talking about Brandon's putting up, you know, 167 yards rushing per game, and they're putting up 195 yards passing. So it is a true almost 50-50, and we've just gotten so much better at the passing. We talked about it early in the season. We struggled defending the pass just because I thought some guys were just making great plays, and our guys have stepped up, and we've done a good job kind of matching them athlete for athlete at times where we needed to. I think we made some great decisions in certain Milian and Elijah, maybe at some times where size was a factor. Anything else you want to talk about going into this game, or anybody you want to thank for sponsorships, helping out? Again, we always want to thank Julian for feeding us every Tuesday for the show. Anything you want to? We're taking charter bus. What are we doing here?
Oh, yeah. We'll take a charter bus. We'll probably stop in Hattiesburg or maybe outside of Hattiesburg and eat. Still haven't finalized all the plans yet, but thank, you know, Coach Cano and Dr. Benson and Miss Holland for taking care of us and, you know, making our trip nice trip. And
yeah.
Hopefully the ride back's going to be a lot funner than the ride up there.
And y'all deserve it again. You know, again, it's been exciting. I know it's our second year doing this, first year live. I mean, I've enjoyed it. Rick's going to be with me up in Jackson as well. Coach Hackney, who was doing our home games while Rick was on the PA. I mean, we want to thank him, and you know, we're just excited. We'll be back here next week for the hopefully round 2 of the playoffs, and we want to wish y'all safe travels on the road. We'll be following behind, and anything else you want to add?
Really like the WGUD sponsor, you know, doing the broadcast. We have a lot of people that tune in that are not able to come. I've had a tremendous amount of people already ask me about this Friday because they got previous engagements or out of town on a golfing trip, and you know, they want to watch a broadcast while they're out of town. So,
well, this week is going to be a little different. We're still going to be on YouTube, but due to some prior commitments, we're we're not going to have that exact camera, and all actuality, it's going to be on my cell phone with their apps and everything. So we'll still be coming to you the same way, correct, Tim? If to them it'll look the same, right? Linking up again, you go to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, or follow the link off of Facebook, and obviously St. Martin Sports Info will share that link, but it'll be on that camera. I don't know if we'll have. Obviously, if I'm filming it, I'm not going to film myself doing the pregame show. So it'll probably just be Rick and I in the background talking. So we won't get any FaceTime on there, but the quality should be good. The app, everything. I'm going to get up there early, make sure we're set up. Don't miss a little basketball practice for you to get up there, you know. But we're going to be there, and it'll be coming to you, and hopefully it's a good turnout. Hopefully we get some jackets up there. But we were plus 200 on the feed Friday night, so again, just exciting time, Coach. And
had a big crowd at the game Friday that was, behind us, and appreciate them.
Saw some fans tried to come out on the field, and the old police put them back up there. But Tim, anything you want to add going into this Friday? Okay, all right. Well, Charlie Pavlis.
Eddie Wayne Whitehead.
See you next week.